Hello and welcome. As we are about to enter the spring 2023 anime season. Before that, here are some of my favorite anime in winter 2023. Let's get started.
I am atomic.
Number 10. The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten is a romantic comedy manga about a boy named Amane who lives alone in his apartment and his neighbor Mahiru, whom he nicknames the Angel Next Door. After Amane offers Mahiru his umbrella on a rainy day, she notices he caught a cold and helps him in his messy apartment. Mahiru is an excellent cook and soon starts cooking for Amane every night, which becomes a routine. Amane's friend Atsuki notices Amane looking healthier, and Mahiru reveals she wants to show off her cooking skills. Amane discovers Mahiru's parents are rich and hires a chef, leaving him confused as to why she struggles to live on a budget. Despite not dating, they share intimate moments, like feeding each other cake and holding hands. They eventually confess their living situation to their friends, who are skeptical of their lack of romantic feelings. Amane's parents visit, and Mahiru meets his father, where it is revealed that Amane lives alone due to a past incident. Number 9. The Fruit of Evolution. Before I Knew It My Life Had It Made is a light novel series set in a fantasy world where Seiichi, a new teacher at Barbador Magic Academy, is appointed to teach F-Class, a group of problematic students, to save the academy. Seiichi meets the eccentric students of F-Class and engages them in a mock battle to assess their abilities. Meanwhile, his childhood friend Kanazuki Karen appears, and they talk about their past until Seiichi notices an enslavement bracelet on her wrist. Seiichi trains F-Class for a class competition, but on the day of the competition, he goes missing, leaving F-Class to defend the academy against the apostles of the Great Devil Order. Despite being defeated, their beautiful teacher Beatrice rises up to protect them and fight the apostles. Number 8. Reborn to Master the Blade, From Hero King to Extraordinary Squire is a story about King Inglis, who is granted his wish to be reincarnated so he can master the blade. Inglis is reborn as a baby girl named Chris in a world where magic has been forgotten, but runes allow the use of artifacts to fight monsters called magicite beasts. Chris learns to fight and defend herself, and later joins the Royal Academy to become a knight. She faces challenges, including fighting against a Highlander who mistreats the surface people and has a monopoly on artifacts. She also discovers a secret plan to turn a city into a floating island under Highlander control. Chris and her friend Ronnie join forces with a group called the Steel Blood Front to stop the Highlanders and save their friend Cyrene, who has been poisoned and turned into a magicite beast. They succeed and continue their journey to become knights, promising to one day find a cure for Cyrene. Number 7. In By the Grace of the Gods 2, Ryoma settles into life in Gimel after leaving the Jamil family. When two customers try to cause trouble at his laundry shop, he creates a strong polymer using sticky slimes to reinforce the windows. He also discovers one of his poison slimes evolved into a medicinal slime, capable of creating antidotes and antibiotics. To prevent further attacks on his shop, Ryoma charges expensive fees for healing the criminals he injures while defending himself. After training his employees, Ryoma travels to the city of Lenuf to open his second shop, and there he helps local adventurers defeat a powerful monster. Back in Gimel, Ryoma creates a music box prototype and starts to mass-produce it with the help of Dynome, a magic artisan. Ryoma also helps fix a carriage for some children and accepts an invitation from Wergen to become a combat instructor at the guild. Finally, he makes soap as a gift for Eliaria, who is moving to the imperial capital to study. Number 6. The Reincarnation of the Strongest Exorcist in Another World follows the story of the strongest exorcist in the world who is murdered and reincarnated into an alternate world as Saika, son of the noble Blaze Lamprogue. Saika retains his exorcist powers and demon servants, but cannot use the world's magic. He hides his abilities from his family and cultivates a happier life by becoming more cunning. Saika discovers Aoife can use magic, and he trains her in secret. When an elder newt attacks, Saika kills it and receives a reward from Blaze, allowing him to attend Lodonia with Aoife. At the academy, Saika encounters Amu, a commoner girl with powerful magical abilities, and discovers a dark magic circle on academy grounds. During the opening ceremony, the circle summons 3 lesser demons to attack the academy. Saika defeats the devil named Galios, who reveals he is trying to kill the hero. Saika befriends Amu, but she shows no interest in being friends. Saika and Amu are transported into a dungeon, where they fight trolls and a boss. Saika secretly confronts Cordell, revealed to be a devil's servant sent to assassinate Amu with a demon blood curse. The story follows their adventures as they navigate academy life and combat dangerous threats. Number 5. The magical revolution of the reincarnated princess and the genius young lady is about the life of Anisphia, the first princess of the kingdom of Paledia, who is unable to use magic herself but invents magical gadgets using her memories from her previous life on Earth. She becomes a troublemaker, pushing her responsibilities onto her younger brother, Algerd. Algerd is engaged to Euphilia, who he has no love for, but has recently fallen for a commoner-turned-noble named Laney. Anisphia kidnaps Euphilia to protect her from a scandal after Algerd cancels their engagement. Anisphia takes Euphilia in as a research assistant, and they become close while trying to find their purposes in life. The country's leadership holds an emergency meeting regarding a dragon that has appeared, and Anisphia and Euphilia aid the adventurers and knights in fighting it off. They manage to defeat it together, but Anisphia becomes cursed when the dragon seemingly transfers its soul into her. Number 4. In the Misfit of Demon King Academy 2, Anos group sets out to find the child of God and stop the threat it poses. Meanwhile, their new homeroom teacher reveals that Anos is the real demon king of tyranny, upsetting the royal students. Anos summons Venus de Noah to kill Nisgalia and resurrects him with only 10% of his source, as permanently killing him would leave the world without order and destroy it. Later, Anos is challenged to a game of wits by Zeke, and Lay discovers Jared's motives for attacking Misa. Eleanor and Zeshia confront Zabro Gaze, and Rinka attacks Sasha, leading to a confrontation in which Misha transmutes Rinka into a snowflake. Anos group teleports to the Leisha's Meadows, which surround the city of Zienberg, to participate in the Aharthern expedition exam, hoping to find the spirit of Aharthern forest. Number 3. Farming Life in Another World is a light novel about Hiraku Machio, who was reincarnated by the god of Earth into another world as a farmer. After being gifted with a powerful new body and a magic tool that helps him farm, he constructs his farm in the Forest of Death. He is joined by Kuro and Yuki, a pair of wolves he rescues and raises, and a giant spider named Zabuton. In the spring, he rescues a weakened vampire child named Rue and invites her to live with him, and they become engaged. Throughout the anime, he continues to expand his farm and is joined by various other travelers, including elves and an angel named Tia, who are all eager to live and work on his farm. This anime is a fun and light-hearted story of Hiraku's adventures in farming and his relationships with those around him. Number 2. The Iceblade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World is a story about a young man named Ray White who enters the Arnold Academy of Sorcery and is treated with hostility by the noble students due to his commoner status. Ray makes friends with Amelia Rose, a high nobility student, and learns about the 7 Grand Sorcerers, one of which is the Iceblade Sorcerer who vanished after ending the Far East War. Ray struggles to learn magic and is bullied by his classmates. He also makes more friends, competes in a tournament, and uncovers a spy who is a member of Eugenics, a group that seeks to steal magic by cutting into the brains of sorcerers. Ray is forced to unlock his power as the Iceblade Sorcerer to defeat the spy and protect his friends. The story explores themes of friendship, identity, and power. Number 1. The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague is a story set in an alternate Japan where people with spirit ancestors exist. Futsuki and Amuro both get jobs in the same office and develop feelings for each other. Himuro is descended from the Snow Woman spirit and possesses ice magic but is afraid to use it, and Futsuki helps him control it. They go on a trip to Okinawa and face challenges, but eventually grow closer. They struggle to express their feelings for each other but eventually get together. The story involves other characters, including Tsujima and Komori, and explores their relationships as well. The story is filled with moments of awkwardness, cuteness, and romance. Thank you for watching our top 10 anime video. We hope you enjoyed the countdown and discovered some new shows to add to your watch list. Be sure to let us know in the comments which anime you think was missed on this list, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more anime content. See you in the next video.